Salutations. Smile for the camera. Be fierce.
Можно чуть-чуть посмотреть, что там.
Shout out to mods, ACMs. Thank you very much, you, for your amazing work.
Но они просто могут анонсы дать.
Announcements, very quickly.
Очень быстро.
Oh.
Не
Well,
представились.
this is Louis.
This is Mathieu.
That's the... Okay. So, announcements, quickly. Next week is the Game Awards.
На следующей
Very
неделе
excited. We will be there. A few of us.
выставка Game
you're not
Awards.
coming.
Там будут разрабы.
A few of us are going to the Game Awards. We will
уже
be
2 недели об
talking,
этом
we'll
говорят.
be showing a few things. So if you like video games, I guess you'll be watching it anyway. But you should, on top of that, watch it because we will be saying Dead by Daylight things on that show. It's Thursday, November 6th at 5:30 p.m.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Montreal, 8:30.
That.
It's 5:30 p.m. LA time.
Время
For us, it's
Game Awards,
8:30 p.m.
It's also probably not November 6th.
Анонс от Луи, это Мэтью.
It's December 6th.
Thank you.
Ah, see?
It's fine. Only everything you said was wrong.
But I think the tone was great.
You got it.
All right.
Что ты думал, что он
PTB feedback survey. So there's a PTB going on right now.
ПТБ.
And some people are playing and they're
Сейчас
enjoying the
идет.
new stuff and then they're
Глава, вот
commenting
это
on it.
все.
So
Опросник
there's going to be a
будет.
PTB survey, feedback survey coming out on Friday.
В пятницу
Please check it out.
появится. Видимо, завтра.
Please put all of your
Пожалуйста,
comments in it.
комментируйте, фидбэк там.
We
вот
also
это
check
всё.
our forums
We do.
regularly.
Yeah.
Reddit, Twitter to a certain extent. But don't put your design comments and directions in there. Best place is the official forums,
Yep.
obviously. Reddit is okay, but if it's good, you should just put it in the forums. It's going to be better.
В общем, на форумах
Окей.
найдем. В группе ВК
Let's talk a
найдем.
little bit about some of the PTB stuff that's happening.
Right.
You good with that?
A lot of it is actually new to me since I just got back from vacation. There were surprises for me as well.
That's exciting. That doesn't happen often.
No.
So what surprised you, Louis?
Какие-то
I saw a
сюрпризы на
patch note that
ПТБ
said you
были.
fixed the clown's belly jiggle.
It's now unplayable.
I was extremely upset. I don't know how I'm going to get over it.
There are a few people out there who are not happy that we fixed the jiggle.
Чего? У
What are you
клоуна больше пузо не двигается? Я не видел это в патчнотах. Потому что я не читал
There
патчноты.
is a PTB.
В общем, Луи это очень расстроило.
Sort of the news of the week.
Луиса. Маклина,
There's a
короче.
killer and a survivor and
Блейм
perks.
Маклин.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. So the reaction, I enjoyed watching some of our streamers actually discover the killer and go, oh, what the hell's happening? Because it's not a simple killer. It's got a few subtleties on how it's used and everything.
Это, говорит, понравилось
As
смотреть
always,
стримы
we
некоторые
are,
по игре,
looking with,
удивление видеть в глазах
voracious attention
стримеров,
at,
потому что
people
маньяк, ну,
playing
такой
and their
нестандартный
comments,
получился.
and we will use the PTB and the feedback that comes from it to make sure that when it comes out, it is perfect, or as perfect as we can do it. Sure. Yeah, I'm interrupting you, so please do go on.
Oh, well, it was nice to see the all the new lighting and gadgetry and technology.
Слушать разрабов под
So the
ДБД
big thing,
под
and
музыку
you may not notice it out
шпиля
there
так
when
клево.
you're just looking at the game, but we upgraded the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
And that might not mean much to
По
the
поводу
people out there who are
освещения
not too
говорят.
technically inclined,
Не
but it's kind of a
освещение, а
big
вообще
deal. It
движок
required quite a
обновили.
lot
Это
of
очень
efforts and work on our side.
много
I,
работы с нашей
I
стороны.
really want to emphasize how much better it was this time than the last time we
В
did
этот
this.
раз
was
с
2
обновлением
years ago,
движка
yeah.
намного лучше
Right
все
around
прошло,
the-
чем
right
в
around the
прошлый
time we
раз.
rolled
Да,
out the
тогда
hack.
были огромные проблемы.
Yeah.
And then there was kind of this conspicuous absence of new
Багов
content
и
for
всякое
many
такое.
months.
И из-за
during which
этого
we were,
много месяцев
very
не
desperately
было
trying to get
нового
this engine
контента.
upgraded.
Да.
This time, I think it went off.
В этот
went
раз
better.
Nobody even knew we were doing it
лучше
until we were just like,
Никто
here you
даже
go.
не знал,
It's
что
done.
мы это делаем, а
Yeah,
тут оп,
so there's
держите новый
big
движок.
changes
Ну,
in the way
обновление.
some of the systems work. So the lighting sort of got
Освещение
rebuilt completely in the background in the engine. So we had to look at every single scene and make sure that
все
we
эти
tweaked
сцены
the lighting to make it as close
просматривать.
as what it was, but some of the
Корректировать
stuff doesn't
освещение
react.
вот
Some
в
of the
некоторых
materials,
местах.
sometimes they don't react the same way to the lighting because the whole system is different. So there's going to be an ongoing process where we're going to refine it and we're going to keep improving. But
Ну, мы продолжим
obviously
улучшать
there's
все
going
это,
to be changes
конечно,
and
но
things.
будут
We wanted to
такие
make sure that
изменения.
at least the gameplay
Когда
was
видос на YouTube
not affected.
зальешь, я про стрим. Какой
actually
стрим
took a
разрабов?
couple
Я,
of
возможно, его не буду
screenshots.
заливать, потому что зачем?
If you want to share some screenshots.
Would love that.
Скриншот какие-то показать хотят.
This is the old, you know, you're about to create a lobby as a killer, and then we hit it
Старое
with new
лобби.
lights,
Сейчас
which
освещение
I
вот
think is
такое.
pretty cool. There's more
Блин, реально
deep,
круче вообще стало.
cool look. Yeah.
Если так
And I
сравнивать.
didn't have that much time to take these, but I also went to a couple of landmarks you might recognize. The old coal tower. This is how it used to look.
Вот так
And,
выглядел
this is what it looks like now.
Какой-то комиксный как будто.
Oh yeah, the old Thompson House.
Башня.
I guess I just went for all of the buildings, which is also a little
Но
shinier.
вот освещение
And this is
кукурузы
Mother's
стало другим. В
dwelling,
кукурузе стало, по-моему, еще сложнее видеть
looks a lot
суровых.
more atmospheric.
Yeah.
Атмосферней, да,
So
наверное.
yeah.
Ну и
So
все
that's
как-то
all the
более
time I had for
сглажено
screenshots.
все.
There is also something cool.
Не, ну интересные
One
изменения.
more
На самом
thing
деле
that,
весело
I
видеть
had
то, что
forgotten was going to
так
be
ДБД
in this
поменялось
BTB,
тоже.
which is the new character information screen has some killer stats on it. And I think I got a picture
Еще
of that, too. If you
страница с
haven't
информацией и
done the
статы
TTP,
для
we have
маньяка
some killer
добавлены. Это
attributes.
This
круто.
is really, really cool.
Конечно, шпиль покорять продолжим. Как только они перестанут говорить об игре и пойдут играть, сразу же продолжим шпиль.
You know, moderately and
Yeah.
slightly. That's a design decision that stayed, but this is a bit of a departure from that, where we decided to give you outright some information because we keep talking about it.
Yeah.
In those streams, on the forums, we keep talking about those specific things, and some people want to know. So,
Ну, в общем, да, это хорошо, что они это сделали. Ради скорость
I have a
бега.
personal issue with the way that people talk about movement speed
yeah.
and how, for our player base, the survivor movement speed is 100%. And the killer movement speed is 115%, except for the slow ones that are 110. And this has just always gotten under my skin because I know how fast they actually move. And
Is it absolutely wrong?
no, it's fine if you say
Маклину говорит,
arbitrarily that
не
survivor
нравится,
movement speed
но
is
очень
100,
странно в
then,
голове
yeah, I
это
guess
звучит,
you'd be
когда
right that
люди
killer
говорят,
speed
что
is
сурвы это
100%,
100% скорости,
then I just
маньяки
always
это
wanted to-
115,
but what if you actually
типа
wanna know how fast
медленные
you're going?
маньяки это
So I've always been
110.
trying to, like, tell people how fast these things actually are. Now it's in the game.
Вот теперь вы можете
I don't
знать
expect people are actually
метры в
going to change
секунду.
their terminology, but
Probably not.
Хотя вряд ли люди будут менять
There's a very good
терминологию. Да
question
нет,
here
ну,
that
типа,
says,
что?
why did we do the engine update?
Почему мы
have very good reasons
обновили
Yeah, but as a programmer, can you give us some of them?
движок?
there's a lot
Как
of support for
программист,
the
можешь
future.
нам рассказать, как
and
прогер?
we have lots of cool things we want to do in the future.
And the thing is,
В обновленном движке
on top
есть
of that,
новые
there's lots of
фичи
bugs, let's say, in the
и
game
Okay, yeah,
that are
that's a good.
from our code,
Yeah.
and some bugs are from the Unreal code.
There are actually bugs in
И
engine
новые
that
фичи мы сможем
And
делать
some of them are just the way
с
we're
новым
using
движком.
some things, we're sort
А
of
также
bending
есть
them
баги в
in
игре.
ways
Есть
they're
баги
not
из-за нашего кода, а
originally
есть
meant to do,
баги
but
из-за
then
кода
Unreal goes, oh, that's a very
движка.
clever way, maybe we should actually support that. So it's sort of a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
And so when there's an engine update, there are
Вот.
many
И,
fixes.
соответственно,
And there are also new features.
Yep.
new things
когда
that
мы
the
обновляем
engine
движок,
that
да,
we
есть
may have
много
tried
из
to do
каких-то,
on
мы
our
можем
own
что-то
badly or
пофиксить,
better
какие-то новые баги,
sometimes.
конечно же, могут появиться,
But
но мы
anyway,
делаем
all that
игру
means
лучше
that
тем
it gives us a
самым.
lot more
И
tools,
движок
but
дает нам
also it
больше
means that we are on par
возможностей.
with a lot of other people working in Unreal, and so some of the fixes and things can be shared and it's a
Злюка, ну
concept.
сори, ну типа,
There's a lot of that.
раз они
And
начали
there's
хоть
support for
какую-то
a
интересную
concept
инфу
that
давать, то надо
we
уж
may not have
перевести.
done, but we
Я
might
думаю,
want
еще
to.
минут 5, и мы вернемся в
In fact, I think
шпиль,
we've got some
продолжим.
new fancy
прохождение.
volumetric fog actually happening in our levels now that is courtesy of Unreal 420.
Any plans
Туман
to
еще
better
говорит
optimize the
получше.
graphics?
Типа,
It takes a lot of GPU to run, and if you don't have the best computer, it makes it difficult to play without dropping frames.
You looked away before I could tell you that Unreal 420 is lit. Okay, sorry, next.
Any
Еще
plans to better optimize the graphics?
Oh,
планы
yes.
еще лучше оптимизировать
I've actually
графику.
seen a group of people much
Да.
smarter than me working furiously on
Несколько людей
optimization
работают
tasks.
над оптимизацией
We've
сейчас.
sort of moderately committed to the fact that
We've considerably committed to
yeah,
the
I'd say
fact.
that we have a big update specifically for console, but these optimizations
В особенности для консоли, но
optimized.
optimization.
Но для ПК тоже могут повлиять.
But some of them are specific, but the efforts are going to be felt strongly on console.
На консолях сильно
I see this all
почувствую.
the time online that says we said there is a console optimization patch coming in December.
Yes.
Did we say that?
I think so.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Оптимизация на консолях планируется в
But it's not
декабре.
just for console.
No, but that's
Блин, видимо, придется
graphic
выкладывать
optimization
этот
that are being done.
видос
I think they're
разрабов на
gonna be much
YouTube.
more, clearly felt on console.
Okay.
Несколько интересных вопросов тут есть.
What else we have here? Oh, hiding inside lockers now block auras of survivors while they're inside. That is not a small change.
My little notes. Right, it was a very small line in the patch notes. I quickly went through the patch notes. I'm like, which of these things may have gotten forgotten or overlooked?
That's a massive
It's a
thing.
huge.
Yeah.
It's a huge change, kind of tucked into a tiny.
Ну,
little
шкафчики
line in the
теперь, в
miscellaneous
шкафчиках
section of
теперь
the patch
ауру
notes.
сурвов не
So
видно
I'm
и
curious to
всякими
see how
перками
that
типа
gets,
барбекюшки.
how that plays out.
It's pretty radical.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a lot of questions about whether it also blocks the ability to read or.
Это при том, что я уже написал в группе, что я не буду переводить стрим разрабов.
That's it. And a lot of these things, there's so many repercussions in every single other aspect and in combination with every other perk. Obviously, we talk about them when we make those changes, and we try to see how everything is going to affect everything. And sometimes decisions have to be made in a very, in a wild, not wild manner, but wide manner.
Sure.
Where you say, well, all of these things, you know, we have to deal with them because you can't spend that much time just dealing with every single perk separately. So you go broadly, this is how it's going to deal with these kind of things. And so sometimes we realize later on that one of them needs to be made an exception or a system needs to be tweaked. And that's where your comments come in. Not your comments, obviously.
Sometimes my comments.
Yeah, but we're talking to them right now.
Your comments.
So made it possible for survivors to cancel being healed by walking away instead of running.
There's a weird story about this.
Please tell me a weird story.
Okay. Before you could hold shift to sprint away from people who were healing you, we're talking like years ago.
Теперь можно отойти от прохила. Я говорю, я просто почнот не читал, поэтому не знаю.
And if you held move for a second and a half, it would tell the game to stop healing you and you could walk away. And then we put in the thing where you could sprint to stop people from healing you. And then at some point, the first feature broke, and nobody noticed because nobody in the world ever did this.
Yeah.
And we recently dug it up and realized that this wasn't working. And we're like, hey, wait. You know, there are actually real use cases for this. Like, for example, you don't want to get on exhaustion, you have sprint burst, and you want this guy to stop healing you.
В общем,
you
да,
now have
они
options. So
вернули возможность отойти
but it's
пешком
actually
от
an
прохила.
old feature that's actually just been fixed recently.
В итоге это фикс старой фичи, которая просто сломалась. Иногда это действительно нужно, если ты не хочешь спринтовать, например, когда тебя хиляют, чтобы не тратить экзост. Ну,
I couldn't find a video of this, but I'm sure some of you guys have seen this one. This is the wild one where if there's any loud noise and a killer is walking behind it, and he's holding like a bear trap or he's got a survivor on his shoulder, like you see all kinds of wild stuff that doesn't exist in the notification. I actually don't know what the problem was.
Они пофиксили проблему, где можно было видеть, как траппер идет с ловушкой в руках или с выжившим в руках вот так вот на бабле, когда там на крюк вешают или когда генеры там вычиниваются.
To me, the one that was interesting also is the borrowed time, stepping in a bear trap to stop the borrowed time thing. Yeah. Which is now fixed, as it should have been.
Yeah.
It's kind of a super like rare occurrence, but it was very annoying to me. So.
Borrowed time пофиксили? Это что, типа он не прекращает скайвую ловушку? Что-то такое.
Yeah, okay. It's hard to catch actual questions according to our mods right now.
Тяжело
There's a lot of talk about
вопросы
the leeching. So right now we are going to get to that actually. We're going to have some of our friends here. I think we have
Ну, а сейчас они пойдут играть со зрителями.
Waiting for us. Who's going to be murdering? Oh, Dumb. Okay. So Dumb is going to be murdering.
Нет, не со зрителями. Просто разработчики будут играть сами с собой и будут это показывать и стримить. Ну, а играть они будут на ПТБшке, то есть показывать, по сути, новую главу, нового убийцу. Играют там все, вот. Комментировать мы, конечно же, игру не будем, потому что комментировать ДБД можно, играя в нее самому. Сейчас шпиль вернем. И он зависнет. Нет, он не зависнет. Что же в этом сундуке? О, боже мой! Рихаук. Под мой билд пока не очень подходит.